So what we've done today, we have agreed on a number of commitments, which I'm going to read to you, the commitment that several parties have made. The first one is on attracting investors to Dongo Kundu. The objective being to attract investors to Dongo Kundu special economic zone and establish the demand so that you can be able to measure up the demand for space that investors want. And in this regard, we have agreed to advertise for expression of interest in the local and international media to attract investment in the 13 key sectors as follows. One is on agro-processing industries. Second is oil and gas industries, both upstream and downstream. The third one is on petrochemical industries. Fourth one is on green energy and renewables. The fifth one is on blue economy. The sixth one is water desalination and service provision. 7 is heavy metals and steel. 8 is on cotton, textile and apparel. 9 is on pharmaceuticals. 10 is on automotive, manufacturing and assembly. 11 is on transport and freight logistics services. 12 is on warehousing, cargo bulk breaking and consolidation services. And number 13 is on business support services. And we have given ourselves a timeline by the 31st of January 2023, this will be done. The responsibility for this lies with the State Department for Investment Promotion, and the PS is right here. And also he's going to work with the Special Economic Zone Authority. We've talked about the issue of resettlement and compensation of the project affected persons, PAPs, and we've given ourselves the objective to avail land for resettlement and compensation. The money is already released for the PAPs but from the Kenya Ports Authority. They have already, that money is sitting with the National Land Commission, and they have confirmed that. So we are going to subdivide 384 acres into parcels and title for resettlement of 1,654 PAPs, complete compensation award and payment to 1,582 PAPs who have got development already on the land. So we expect this exercise to be completed fully by that 1st of March. We expect His Excellency the President to come here before that date to actually launch the giving out of the title deeds to the affected persons whom we are going to resettle latest by that 1st of March 2023, if not earlier. So this exercise is going to be led by the National Government Administration Officers, and again, they are going to work with the State Department for Lands and Physical Planning, the National Land Commission, County Government of Mombasa, the County Assembly of Mombasa, and local elected leaders being MCAs, MPs, senators from this region are all going to be involved. We've also touched on the issue of water, and we've identified the objective to avail water for construction and operations. In this regard, the County of Mombasa is going to commence design, bidding, drilling of boreholes, and to construct water pumps, storage and supply to investors awaiting completion of supply from 2 dams, from the 2 projects, that is Tiwi in the 2nd phase and Mwache Dam in the 3rd phase. So the availability of water from Tiwi and Mwache will come later. That will not stop the project from starting. The governor here has committed that he's going to lead the process of availing boreholes and water pumps so that the process of investors moving in and the big project is able to proceed at the same time. We have also talked about sewerage, and in the same breath, the governor and Coast Water are going to lead that process to connect whichever investors are going to be ready to the sewerage. And that again will happen by the 31st of March this year, led by Coast Water, County Government of Mombasa, and also the investors are also going to be encouraged to come up with their own water solutions so that we do not put them in delay anymore. We have the issue of roads, and as you know that there's a big road project that is supposed to be covered by JICA, the JICA project. But again, we've said that project cannot stop investors from coming in. So working with Kenha and Kera and the investors, we are going to upgrade the just access roads on gravel standards as we wait for the bitumen standards. So what we are trying to do is to create a mechanism whereby investors can come in on a short-term solution, even as we wait for the big solutions that are going to come much later down the road. The issue of power, the PS4 Energy is here, and he has committed that the 3 kV line is available for any investor that is going to come in. This is even as we work on the bigger project of a transmission line from Miritini, and also, as I've mentioned before, the part of the project that we are asking for expression of interest include green energy, hydrogen energy, and we expect that some investors are going to come in and start generating energy right in Dongo Kundu for provision to the other people within the project. But even as we do that, there's no reason for the project not start for power, and we have gotten that commitment from none other than PS Energy. Then on number 7 is on the issue of port. And on the issue of port, as you know, Kenya Ports Authority has already tendered for the project to build the berth in Dongo Kundu. But we are saying again, that project completion cannot stop the project from going on. The port of Mombasa, as currently exists, has got enough capacity to service Dongo Kundu in the first phase before the berth is completed. So using road transport, we are going to link any containers and any cargo that needs to move to Dongo Kundu using the Mombasa port. So that again enables us to fast track the project immediately. So in conclusion, we have said that we are going to do all these short-term measures, even as we wait for the bigger project. And we expect Dongo Kundu to be fully operational by 1st of July 2023. Other projects will continue all the way to 2025, but that will not stop investors from moving in, and we expect that by July it's going to be a beehive of activity, thus cutting short by 3 years.
I think that we want, we sit down on a table and all agree, and we don't just agree, we agree with equally with timelines on what needs to be done. One thing is pretty clear. On the part of the county government of Mombasa, we are going to assist in the part of the survey. We are going to ensure that we assist in the part of the water and sewer level. And equally, we will be seeking to talk to all the other political leaders so that the money for compensation is paid to the right people. And we intend to do this on the stipulated timelines as well.
We've agreed on the timelines, and as a national administration, as an enabler for this project, we are ready for it, and we are going to give it the due plan that is there. So we are ready for it.
No, it's okay, we'll do it for me.
Iko sawa? Sorry.
Sorry.